Good morning, and thank you once again for joining a new publication of LatinNCAP. In this case, is phase 9 of results. We would like to show you the latest publication of results phase 9 for LatinNCAP in these opportunities for September publication. We start with our video as usual, and we first are going to show you the cars we tested. Is the Ford Ka 2 airbags basic version produced in Brazil, and the Hyundai Accent 0 airbags produced in South Korea. We start first with the result of the summary of the cars, and then we proceed to the results of the Ford Ka. Ford Ka 2 airbags standard was a 3-star for adults and 4 stars for child occupant protection. This car, we remind you, this car was tested in 2017, and this car showed, or let's say kept, the performance of 2015, which is the frontal crash you are watching now in the video. This scenario, this crash test, was performed in 2015. The car was not changed in the frontal protection, therefore the result is carried over. And in 2017, LatinNCAP decided to test the car in the side impact protection, showing a poor performance and leading the car to a 0 stars for adults in 2017. The manufacturer reacted quite quickly and improved the car structure and the performance for side impact protection for adults. In that scenario, it was tested once again after the improvement. We are now watching the side impact test, and we see from the structure that it performs a little bit better than the structure from 2017. And regarding the dummy injury criteria of dummy injuries, we noticed a slight improvement in the chest of the adult, which went from poor protection to weak protection. Still, even LatinNCAP is happy with this improvement, and we congratulate the manufacturer. This car is still below the standard protection offered in side impact for European markets. Hyundai Accent, non-airbags as standard, has 0 star for adults, 1 star for child occupant protection. This car was tested in the most basic version as all cars, and it showed in the video that we're watching right now a stable structure. However, despite the stable structure, of course, restraint systems like airbags are missing, and this actually explains the high level of injury that we found in the head, neck and chest of the driver. This is actually what caused or led to the 0 star in adult occupant protection. For the child occupant protection, the car does not offer anchorages, ISOFIX anchorages in the vehicle, so the belts, adult belts, were used for protection or the installation of the child seats. Those seat belts and those child seats in combination showed some inconvenience, and also the child seat installation offered some challenges as well, which led to some loss of points. Also, the lack of 3-point belts in opposite position explains the 1 star for child occupant protection. We are now going to show you the summary of results of this latest publication of LatinNCAP phase 9 for September. We have the Ford Ka 2 airbag standard, 3 stars for adult occupant protection, 4 stars for child occupant protection. This car was tested frontal test in 2015. 2017 was tested once again for the side impact protection, and that in that time, 2017, the car offered a poor protection to the chest that caused a 0 stars for adults. The manufacturer committed to improve it. They improved the car as from more or less around June, July this year, and starting from that production date and VIN numbers which are specified in the publication, then the cars are 3 stars, just 3 stars for adults and 4 stars for child occupant protection. The increase or the improvement in adult occupant protection is explained by improvements in the structure and energy absorption devices. Unfortunately, this car is still underperforming or offering less standard protection in the side impact comparing to the same model for European markets. The child occupant protection improved due first of all to a change or update in in the manual on how it's indicated where the child seat should be installed. That helped the manufacturer gain some extra points. Despite that, there are some missing points in the car, like for example, it's not a standard 3-point belt in all sitting positions. For the Hyundai Accent, it was a 0-star car for adults, 1 star for child occupant protection. The car offers in the basic version no airbags, and this explains the result of a 0 stars for adult. This result, according to LatinNCAP protocols, when the result is already confirmed with the first test, there is no need to proceed to a second test or a second crash test to go deeper into the result, as the result is already finished. So this is all for this latest publication in September. We thank you very much for joining, and before we say goodbye, we would like to thank very much to our our supporters: Bloomberg Philanthropies, FI Foundation, ICRT, Global NCAP, and IADB. Thank you very much once again, and we hope to see you soon in a few weeks with a new publication of results of LatinNCAP for Phase 9.